But Mohammed Salisu also, he had 3 years already at Southampton. They were relegated, and so now there's a lifeline for him in France with Monaco. They finished 6th last season in the French league, meaning that there's no European football for the Monaco team. But for Salisu, it's a 5-year deal. We understand 15 million euros. That's how much Southampton received from that deal. Yes, last season, his season was, I don't know, affected by injuries and all that, but here is now a lifeline to revive his career. Edwin, your thoughts on this move from the Premier League to the French League?
Look, on the face of it, it's a pretty good move for Mohammed Salisu. He gets to leave the Championship. He doesn't play in the Championship. He stays in one of the top 5 leagues in Europe. He goes into a team where he almost immediately steps into the starting lineup. With Disasi going to Chelsea, there's space in that starting lineup for him to step into. And one more thing, he goes to a league with a lower profile than the Premier League, which means there's not that much attention to him, to his mistakes, to his errors, to him as a person, which often distracts a lot of other Premier League players. So on the face of it, it's a good move for him. However, I feel it's a downgrade as well. From the Premier League, moving to the Premier League to the French League, I feel it's a downgrade. There were a lot of other clubs in top leagues who might have been searching for a player of Salisu's caliber, his quality and his attributes. The fact that he's a left-footed centre back is one thing that's, they are a dime a dozen in the world right now. They are very, very rare, especially quality ones. And Salisu is one of the really quality ones. So there were a number of clubs who are in the market for such a player, such a profile. And I feel that him moving to Monaco, perhaps a little too early in the transfer window, might have kept him from the eye of a lot of other clubs. You look at Brighton, for instance, they were clearly in the market for a left-footed centre-back with Levi Colwill. And Colwill himself has moved to Chelsea, back to Chelsea after being on loan at Brighton. Once they've lost Colwill, he is definitely a profile that Salisu, I mean, he's definitely a profile that they could have aimed for. So I feel that there were a lot of opportunities for him. Even Liverpool could have looked his way once other priorities were dealt with. So, but I feel it's still a good move. He will get his chance to play, maybe rebuild his image, keep his fitness. It's a league that I'm sure he can boss without being overly physical, which the Premier League required. You needed to be physical, you needed to be fast, you needed to use a lot of your physique, you know, your running. You needed to run a lot, make a lot of movements, which took a toll on him physically. So being in a league like the Ligue 1, where he doesn't have to do all that running, he can stay comfortable, make his passes, make his tackles, even step out of defense and go into attack as he loves to do. I think it's a good chance for him to rebuild himself, get himself into the eye line of a number of top clubs across Europe, and, you know, come back into the big leagues and make a bigger impact.
So you don't commit the move as well? Do you don't commit?
It's not my preferred move, but I'm happy for him.
You're happy for him, okay.